This story is tragic. This is 38-year-old Jordan Joplin, formerly known as Zach on the gay adult entertainment website Sean Cody. Jordan also starred under other aliases on prominent sites like men.com and Bromo. But behind the cameras, Jordan's life was far from glamorous. He was deeply entangled in a complex relationship with this man, 58-year-old Dr. Eric Garcia, a surgeon based in Alaska. The two had been romantic partners and friends for 6 years. But all that changed one chilly morning when Dr. Garcia was found dead, his body speckled with a deadly mixture of morphine, methadone, lorazepam, and diazepam. As the investigation unfolded, details emerged of a deranged scheme. Jordan had stolen hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of valuables from Dr. Garcia's home, including coins, watches, jewelry, and an extensive liquor collection. The crime scene was not just limited to Alaska. Detectives found that Joplin had moved 3 shipping containers filled with stolen goods to his residence in Washington. Even more damning, surveillance footage revealed Joplin loading Dr. Garcia's truck to make his getaway to the airport. It wasn't long before he was arrested for murder. This all happened back in 2017, but just this month, Jordan Joplin learned his fate. A judge sentenced him to 99 years in prison for murder and theft. While we don't know exactly why Joplin would commit such a crime, we do know this. The #1 driver of violent crime is poverty. According to the Poor People's Campaign, 140 million Americans are either living in poverty or are one crisis away from financial ruin. The deep inequities of our system, where a few amass mind-boggling fortunes while the rest of us struggle to survive, pushes some individuals towards crime. What would our society look like if everyone, not just the rich, had food, housing, and healthcare? Well, hopefully, someday we'll know.
Man, my condolences goes out to that doctor just because this sick guy right here, up here, killed them over valuables, materials, and money. You know, and that's just crazy that you can't be who you are in this world without somebody like him with that type of mindset and personality want to do some crazy stuff to you just for greed. Now, I'm pretty sure if they was so, in love or whatever they had going on, had that type of relationship, he would have shared some of that with him or probably even gave it to him. But that doesn't give this guy the power or high power or the right to say, hey, I'm going to take your life because your stuff belonged to me now. And that's good they gave him 99 years. They gave him 99 years, and the theft was one that got you those 99 years.
I could live 100,000 lifetimes and never expect this out of that.
This story out of Oklahoma City is terrifying. This is Jonathan Candy, a 42-year-old video engineer from Yukon, Oklahoma, who was known by his neighbors as somewhat of a goofy guy, regularly helping out with odd jobs and flying drones for fun. His wife Lindsay and 3 of their sons, 18-year-old Dylan, 14-year-old Ethan, and 12-year-old Lucas, were a close-knit family living here in a peaceful subdivision where a tragedy nobody saw coming would soon unfold. On Sunday night, something went horribly wrong. After a dispute, Jonathan took a drastic and deadly turn. Arming himself, police say he shot Lindsay before turning the gun on 3 of his sons, systematically moving through their home. Police called it a massacre. Somehow, miraculously, their youngest, a 10-year-old boy, remained unscathed, but woke up to discover the bodies. A friend of the boys said this:
I could have never imagined that ever in my whole entire life. I'm still in shock.
Neighbors were left shaken, struggling to comprehend how the man they knew could do this. One of the neighbors told media that Jonathan had suffered from depression, but showed no signs that he could ever commit such violence. Police say there were no signs of struggle at the scene. We don't know what exactly pushed Jonathan to the breaking point, but this tragedy highlights 2 crises in our society: our country's mental health crisis and America's gun epidemic. An estimated 26% of Americans suffer from a diagnosable mental health disorder, yet over half receive no treatment due to a healthcare system designed to profit, not necessarily to heal. And let's not forget, in a country with more guns than people, tragic outcomes like this become far more likely. Research has proven that no, more guns do not keep you safe. In fact, more guns lead to more gun deaths, and nearly half of all gun deaths are from self-inflicted harm. If you're struggling with mental health issues, know that there's help available. Call the mental health line at 988.
Man, mental health is so real, y'all. I mean, if y'all going through something, go out there and talk to somebody. Definitely if you got somebody you with, a significant other, and if they're the reasons why you probably going through what you're going through, then maybe you need to go seek counselor. Or hey, there's so many people out here. You might even run into a counselor. Be like, do you mind if I talk to you, because I'm going through something right now? And you know, the best person to vent to is somebody you don't know. Hopefully this individual isn't one of those folks that like to judge you by you venting, but they don't understand where you at in life, and this could possibly help you, if not direct you in the right direction and get the help that you do need. And it's just crazy that this little boy had to wake up to see his whole family like that. So my condolences goes out to him and his little mind, because he won't be the same for a while. And honestly, when you go through trauma, you usually don't get right. It's just how you handle it and deal with it. But again, if you're going through something, y'all, go talk to somebody, man. Don't have the people that love you waking up or hearing something like this.